What up, everybody? Me and my partner Jordan, we're going up to the Cache Creek to get some of that chunky gold. Hopefully we'll get at least what we did last time.
I hope so.
Maybe some bigger ones. That was some chunky stuff. So yeah, so we'll be out there for a couple days. So we're gonna have some fun. We're starting the adventure right now. It'll take us about 3.5 hours, and we'll see when we get there. All right, good morning, all you gold hunters out there. We're here at Cache Creek. This will be our first day. We got here last night, or yesterday evening, and set up shop. And my mining buddy's in, he ain't awake yet. He's slow going today. But yeah, it's a beautiful day up here. We're gonna find some good gold. I'll show you some of the test pans. We did about, I don't know, half dozen test pans, and see what we can show you here. All right, I'm gonna pause this and turn you around. Okay, this is from our test pans. I don't know if you can see it. Try and cover it up. There you go. That's a nice little picker. And that's about 6 test pans out of a hole. So I think we're gonna keep working on it and see what happens. Looks pretty good so far. Well, hello again. We are processing. Got Jordan digging in a hole. You see him up there digging away. We're bagging it, setting it up here, and I'll process it wet, classify it wet, run it through the sluice, and we've already got some good color. We'd like to get some bigger pieces today, hopefully, and nice little overcast, but that's beautiful. I'm gonna keep the heat off. We're kind of in this little spot here, kind of tucked in. It's very nice. Hopefully we'll find a ton of gold today. All right, we'll get back to you on a... Good morning. It's our last day. Cache Creek, we gotta get out of here, get back to Fort Collins by 4, so we gotta get here on noonish. I'm gonna finish sluicing a little bit and bringing some dirt back. Still snow up on the mountains, nice little glacier. Snow up on the 14ers. It's been a beautiful time. We've been up here. No real weather or nothing. Got to see the stars one night. Beautiful, beautiful. And we've been getting some pretty nice color. So lots of coarse, beautiful, straight from the source type situation. And had a great time. So we're gonna finish it up, head back, take a little more sluicing video, and have a great day. All right, back here just running some material while Jordan's filling bags to take back with us. Been running into a few prospectors coming up here, and that's always nice to see. I'm gonna go ahead and point out to what we've been doing. A lot of people watching YouTube and stuff, they see Clash Guitars, Shane, he's been up here a few times recently, and Lanky White Guy, they've both been up here, and they've been digging in the same hole. It's a down tree down towards the graveyard. It's about 2 miles from where I am. I'm uphill, and yeah, I mean, there's lots of spots to dig, you know, and it's not necessarily on the creek. You might have to bring your material, you know, from further away. I don't know if you can see it. We're about 20 yards behind me. and we're dragging bags and then classifying at the river or the creek. And you gotta, and I always say classify your material wet, because this stuff is sticky clay and concrete, and if you're not doing it wet, it's still sticking to rock. So always classify wet. Been running the sluice a little bit. I do see some color. Actually see good color. I'll have to turn around and let you take a look, but yeah, I just want to let you know this isn't a river deposit. This is a glacier deposit, which deposits differently. Now you might get some of the washout from when the old hydraulic laid down some of the fine gold, but for the most part, when you're digging to find it, the layer closest to the clay, the dark orange concreted pay layer is what you're looking for. That's where usually is where it's hiding. So this is a glacier deposit, not a river deposit, and it's been here. So hit or miss on where it is. It's not usually underneath big rocks. That's not like in a river. On occasion you might, but usually those rocks have already been moved by a hydraulic washer or dozer back in the early, 1820s, whenever, or 1920s, whenever it was. And yeah, I just wanted to point out a couple things. If you do decide to come up here and dig in somebody else's hole, watch for overhangs. Don't dig where there's overhangs. Those are widow makers. Be safe when you're up here. It is still wilderness. You might run into some animals, not usually. But digging in holes is probably one of your biggest dangers up here, because of rock fall down and debris fall down. So always watch. Don't dig dangerously, people. It's not worth the amount you're getting. Be smart about what you're doing and have fun. If you find color along the way, that's always good. It's the adventure of being out in the wilderness and prospecting and just being out here. And that's 90% of the gold. If you find a little extra, that's always good. So, all right, I'm gonna run some more buckets. I'll let you take a look at what I'm finding in the sluice, see if you can see anything, and then do a last video cleanup, and then a road video on the way out the door. So, all right, peace. We'll see you later. Gonna do a short video running some material through the sluice. Put a couple scoops in, and I think you can see it from here, but I can see it. The bigger chunky stuff, it doesn't even like to get past my riffles. Can you see that? That's a nice little piece. And there's a nice little piece there too. So the chunky heavy stuff doesn't even want to get over the lip, which is nice. I'm finding, depending on how you run your own sluice, I added a little bit of this right here on my flare. A little bit of matting. And I even raised it up underneath about 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch. And I'm finding that I catch 90% of my gold from here to here, and less than 10% the rest of the way out. So I like the way I get it set up. Everybody has their own way. As long as you're catching the gold, I guess that's what, and you got the water flowing that catches it, that's all that matters. So it's what it is. You find gold where gold is, So, but give a shout out to Shane for Clutch Guitars and the Lanky White Guy. I watch their videos. Y'all check them out. They got YouTube videos. You like gold hunting and treasure hunting and that stuff. A couple good cats. I figure I'll run into them someday up here or somewhere along the river. Yeah, but until then, I'm going to run a couple scoops and show you how I do it. Oh yeah, and this is a shout out to my buddy George, who complains that I didn't show enough videos of the actual sleuthing. So, here you go, Georgie boy. Sleuthing for you. It's not terribly exciting unless you see that gold at the top. Then that's always exciting. So, but right on. I'm gonna do a couple more scoops and then all right, I'll get working and then we'll get back to you. All right, this is my point in the video where I give a shout out to a bunch of people. Few subscribers, thanks for subscribing if you are subscribed. If you're not, do subscribe. Some of the local guys, the 303 Prospecting, COA, Colorado Gold Ventures. He's always up here in the Arkansas. I see him up here, his videos all the time. They're short, but he shows his gold a little bit. And gosh, there's a few guys out there. I'd also like to say what's up to Flower Gold Wizards. And a few of the other guys, my boys over there in Australia. Vogus Prospecting, if you've never seen any of his videos, he's out there in Aussie land, and I watched a lot of his videos. Good videos. He explains a lot on how to find gold. And one of the main guys that I started watching, of course, I'm sure you have. If you haven't, check him out. It's AskJeffWilliams.com. Ask Jeff Williams on YouTube. He goes into stuff that a lot of prospectors won't touch. And if you get a chance, I haven't been able to become a premium patron of his, and you can go down and work some of the areas down there where he's at, and they find good gold. Watch some of the videos. I need to get down there and bother him. But just a few guys, you know, guys up in Canada too, Pioneer Polly, shout out to him. He is always finding good gold. Love his videos. But I'm down to my last 2 buckets, and then I'll do a clean out. Been seeing some good chunks, and a few pickers land in the box. So I'm excited for this clean out and what we take back with us. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. Appreciate it. It's a beautiful day out here in Cache Creek. If you ever get a chance to come out here, it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful area. Camp, spend a couple days. It's a great area. Don't abuse it. It's what we have while we have it. So just come out and enjoy it. Find a little color. All right, we'll catch you next time.
Final cleanup of the day here.
Oh, dude, that one pick, that's a twin to that first one we found. That is a twin. That is a twin. Perfect. That to that first picker, it's the exact same size.
Ooh, I'd say that's
there's more. I think that one came out somewhere else.
Jeez.
That is a good run. Oh, chunky. That one's chunky.
Holy cow.
Look at that one.
We got some good pieces here, folks.
Oh man, let's see. I'm gonna see that one.
That's a picker there.
Yeah, dude.
Where we at?
Yeah, you can hear it. That one's a nice one. And then that one. That's a little flat, but that's the same size as that other one we got yesterday. That's a nice one, dude. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Dude, that's exciting. All right, we're leaving out of Cache Creek. We were up here a couple days, really one full, but enough to find something, and got, I don't know, we got some good color, I think.
Today.
Great color
Great
today.
color today.
I'm excited to see what that lays out to be, but we're bringing dirt back because we're maniacs. Jordan's crazy. packed
mule.
in like 700 pounds of dirt. Oh, so we're gonna have to fucking do that process back home, but that's all right. If we can find it equal to what we took, pants, sluicing and stuff, it'll be worth it.
We'll be good, buddy.
Way worth
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah, we'll be money.
so we're starting the journey home, and we'll see you when you get back.